Sometimes we just want to get away. After a long, hard day, you just want to jump on the bike and get some wind therapy in. But we can't always get away for 2 weeks at a time to the most beautiful roads around the UK, so it's important to know the best roads around your area. What I will do is I'll take you along to one of the best roads within a 5-mile radius of my house and show you how much fun you can really have within a half an hour's ride. This video will be a little bit different because I would normally just shut up and let you listen to the engine, but this time I want to talk you through what I'm doing in the road. So let's get to it. It starts out nice and fast with a strong straight, and then we've got 3/4 of a mile at 10% decline. So I'm hoping I can get a full length of the road without any traffic. Sharp left with a beautiful view. We're going nice and slow, tight to the left. So I'll probably be using engine braking a lot going down the hill here. Going right up ahead, sharp rises, slowing down, really leaning off the seat. Trying not to lean too close to that white line. Same again to the left. And as we go along this track, as we go along this road, the bike's speeding up and we're really getting into the flow of things. I don't want to stay in that gear, there we go. So it's one of those ones where you are not going to be going the fastest you've ever gone. But it sure as fuck is fun. Sharp right. It's almost like a hairpin here. We're staying away from that line just in case a car cuts in. I'm going to go down as well. Slowing down on the brakes, gearing down, looking through the turn. That's it. My God, this road's so good. It's only 3/4 of a mile, but it's so worth it. And that's it. It's the shortest video ever. So what I'm going to do, I'll add a little bit more to it. I'm going to go left here through this little track. It's quite gravelly to start with, but after that we can start going a little bit faster. So it's a single track really. I wouldn't be going over 40 around here, especially with runners, dogs, all kinds of stuff. We're really slowing down for them. I don't mind taking it a bit slower. As we pass them, we can speed up a little bit, but again, keeping it like 40 or something, nothing crazy. And I'm moving over to the right to get a good view of the road up ahead. Already looking through the hedges to the right to see if there's anything coming. You can usually see the roof of a vehicle coming up. But again, these are quite small and quite demanding roads in terms of your awareness, and you really don't want to be pushing it too much with the roads being small, the visibility being a little bit shit. Again, I move over to the right to get a better view of this. I'm going to take it nice and slow because that's a sharp 90-degree turn to the left. And again, the roads that you find near you are going to be roads that you know, so the more you ride them, the more you know what's coming up, so you can really prepare yourself for a hazard coming up. Nice and slow around here with a right turn. Again, cars have a tendency to not really think about a bike coming up, so you want to be taking it nice and slow. We've got a pheasant in the road, so we're going to take it slow. Might give him a little beep to scare him off. There you go. Oh, he's got no tail either. Cool. Going to speed up, checking the mirrors. Going up ahead. So we're going through a bit of a built-up area now, so things like dog walkers can happen. Going through to the left again, really sharp and blind, so I'm keeping left and I'm going to the left. This is not about racing, it's not about going fast around these corners, it's about just enjoying the ride. going to go right here. Now this is going to be a bit of a boring pace around here, with the road being really, really open. It's about 50 miles an hour, 60 actually, and we're going down this road, but it's pretty boring, so I might skip it. So we're through the little town and we can start thinking about a fun ride again. We're getting onto a national speed limit. We're heading back towards home. And this really is one of those rides where, again, you're not killing yourself over going fast. It's quite lively. But it's more about precision and calculating your turns rather than going really fast. I'm not really a fan of long straights or anything like that. So here's pretty calm. It's just a bit windy. It's kind of a warm-up. And then this is where it gets a little bit heavier. So sharp left and a right. I'm slowing down. Cars have a tendency to cut across the lanes. So I'm still staying in the lane, looking through, really leaning. We've got a cyclist around us. So here, it's going to be a quick maneuver with Carson coming from the left-hander. There we go, back in, looking through the turn. You want to really look where you want to go. We're not looking down at the ground or the lines. We're looking through the turn, going to the right. And this is where it begins to be really fun. Got a warning of horses sign coming up, going to the right, slowing down with the engine. So with this bike I'm staying in the mid-range to high range on the revs, because the low revs don't really have that much power, so I like being able to just roll it on and roll off it. Going to the right. Again, I know this road, so I can afford to take corners a little bit faster, or blind turns or whatever, because I know how sharp they will be. And I probably wouldn't ride like this on a road I don't know. I just know the turns coming up, so I can prepare for them better and really lean left and right with my body to help the bike turn rather than just rely on those handlebars. We've got an overtake possibility coming up. Again, slowing it down because I think there's a turn coming up and I wouldn't want to overtake on a blind turn. Not until I can see nicely. Yeah, no way. I'm going to hold back on that one. It's sharp left and then a right. Again, this is really fun without a car in front of you, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't avoid it. We're just going to prepare to overtake as soon as we can. There's a cyclist behind the oncoming car, but I think once we pass the cyclist, I'll be okay. There we go. Cool. So that's why that mid-range to high range on the bike is important, because I can just roll that throttle on and just get the fuck out of there. Nice bend to the right. Then this one's got a bit of a funny camber, going right and then left with a dip in the road. Really fun to do. Left, bam. It feels like the bike's just sitting up straight with that camber, but there we go. Sharp right. I'll slow it down a little bit. Looking through the turn. Moving over slightly to the right and going into the left, staying on the smooth throttle. God damn, this is so much fun. Gonna carry on. Got a car up ahead again. We're thinking about an overtake, but we don't want to do it in a risky spot, so I'm just rolling down the gears so I'm in that mid-range again, so when I'm ready I can just roll it on. Here's fine. and a right turn, followed by a left. So this road's been on my channel like 3 times now, but I never gone through with it whilst commentating like this. So I don't know, if you guys like this kind of vibe, I would love to do more, because I'm actually really enjoying myself. Bit of a right-hander. This is an area where people are walking their dogs and stuff, so I'm just going to take it a little bit slower. We've got a right-hander coming up as well, with the chevrons telling us it's quite sharp. I'm really hanging off the seat. And it's the final straight. So yeah, I've seen that. So yeah, I showed you this road about 3 times on my channel now, both with the Virago and this bike. But this is the first time that I'm actually doing a full commentary of the ride, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So if that's something you enjoyed as well and you want to see more, whether that's on roads that I know or roads I don't know, because it's a lot different on a road that you don't know, let me know down below. Maybe you know some good areas around East Sussex and some good roads. If you do, shoot me a message, drop a comment down below as well. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.